Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, I go through the roadmap each week, letting you know what has changed. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members. Thank you guys so much for all the support. If you do enjoy my content and would like to support the channel even further, all the links are in the description below. So before we begin, Alpha 3.10 has just hit the Ueberroth PTU servers. This means it is currently in the hands of a select group of backers being tested, but it is under NDA. I have put out a leaks video which goes through the patch notes for 3.10's initial Evo release, so be sure to follow the link in the description if you want to keep up with the leaks. With that said though, let's get on with the roadmap update. So firstly, the pushbacks. There are 3 pushbacks. The first one is the mission giver Eddie Parr. They said he requires additional functionality as a mission giver, and as they do work on Mr. Parr, they will also take the time to review all of the mission givers with plans to improve them. Eddie will come back once they figure all this out. The second pushback is the elevator panel update. Now this, they say, has increased in complexity since they initially planned it, and will need a little more time to make the necessary UI code changes. It is now scheduled for 3.11. And the biggest blow to this week's roadmap is docking. They said certain work took more time than expected with this card, and additional work was identified which will push it past the cutoff date for 3.11. For now, it has been removed until they can solidify its place in a future update. Now that really sucks, as I was very much looking forward to getting docking in-game, and obviously what it meant for getting other ships requiring this feature in, but I would rather it is done right and working when it does come, so it is what it is. Anyway, on to 3.10 and locations. The new Babbage shop additions are at 93% complete, with 26 out of 28 tasks being completed. Only 2 to go there. Same goes for Grimhex improvements. This is at 97% complete, with 58 out of 60 tasks being done. 3 were actually completed since last week and 8 were removed, so now only 2 remain. For AI, the bartender is at 75% complete, with 59 out of 79 tasks being done. 20 now to go. Even though Eddie Parr is not coming in with 3.10, the bartender at Lawville still will, which is good news. For gameplay, the Electron damage, which is coming in for the Ueberroth and Atscav lightning bolt weaponry, that is at 87% complete, with 13 out of 15 tasks being done. 1 was completed last week, but they did add a further 2, so now 2 remain. The turret improvements are at 80% complete, with 20 out of 25 being done. 4 were completed and 5 now remain. For body dragging, this is at 97% complete, so 29 out of 30 tasks are done. They managed to get 4 of them completed this last week, but did add a further 2, so now only 1 remains. And finally for gameplay, the ship hood rework, this is at 86% complete, with 36 out of 42 tasks being done. 4 were completed, 2 were added, and 6 now remain. On to weapons, the sniper rifle, the Atscav sniper rifle, is at 84% complete, with 21 out of 25 tasks being done. 1 was completed this last week and 4 now remain. The Ueberroth Pistol is similar. This is at 77% complete, with 20 out of 26 being done. 1 was completed this last week as well, but 6 now to go for the Ueberroth Pistol. The Gemini C-54 Smg, very much looking forward to testing this one out. This is at 79% complete, with 22 out of 28 tasks being done. 2 were completed, 6 now remain. And finally for 3.10 Cortec, the height map improvements are at 82% complete. 14 out of 17 are done. 1 was completed last week, only 3 to go there. So 3.10 is looking very impressive. As I say, it is in the Ueberroth's hands right now, but it doesn't contain all of the features just yet. They will introduce more and more as they get completed and signed off on, but so far it feels good. Swiftly on to 3.11 and locations, the space station refinery decks. Now, although we don't have any tasks completed, they have established how many are required, and as it stands right now, it is at 0 out of 22. Glad to hear that they're getting on with them. For the space station cargo decks, they are almost 50% here, 43% complete, 10 out of 23 are done, so 13 still remain. For gameplay, only 1 update here is improved throw, and that is at 40% complete. 17 out of 42 tasks are done. 2 were completed, 2 were added, 25 remain. And then finally for ships in 3.11, the Origin 100i is at 32% complete, with 8 out of 25 tasks being done. 1 was completed, 17 remain. So that is this week's roadmap update. A massive shame regarding docking, but with 3.10 now out the door and getting ever closer to the more PTU waves, I am getting very excited and looking forward to covering all that 3.10 has to offer. So if you are not already, do consider hitting that subscribe button and ticking that notification bell as well so you get notified when my videos go live. Like the video if you're excited for 3.10 and come hang out with us over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. We will be jumping into 3.10 as soon as it goes to wave 1 on the PTU. Thank you again to my patrons and channel members. Cannot do this without you guys, so much appreciation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.